welcome Sachin. Welcome to the AI Test Fest. This is the second edition of AI Test Fest 2026, which is being organized by Nagarro and ATA, and this is on the 9th of May in Nagarro, Gurugram office. So, welcome to the speaker interview session. And definitely, you've chosen a very nice topic, which is AI and efficiency, dream, discipline, or delusion. So we'll talk about this more. But first, we would like to know more about you and your hobbies. We'd like to know more about how do you spend your time, what do you do in your professional career. So yeah, over to
Sure.
you.
Yeah. Thank you, Rashmit. I think the first version of it, I was also part of Speaker itself when we had it in 2025. But this time, I see more of the topic. So earlier it was more of how AI will be, and now it is how it is right now. So how it is helping people. So the topics other people have are really inspiring because they are talking on live cases they worked upon, solutions they implemented. So I'm pretty much sure that this is going to be not only successful for you as an organizer, but very helpful for people who are going to join it. So kudos to whole team, and thank you for giving me opportunity to be part of it. Well, what I do, I am a software tester. I work in Adidas. Adidas is one of the largest or the best sports company in the world. And here I am part of the SDET team, wherein we focus on how we can improve the quality of product, better deliveries through automation, and now through AI powered automation that we have developed in our team. And and that's where I have so much of enthusiasm to talk about how we are doing, how people sometimes question that being a sports product company, how you are doing testing there, and then how
Yeah,
AI is helping specifically in that field. I think it's going to be a very interesting thing to for people to know, because a lot of unknown things, something that but maybe do not know the relevancy of those things in my team. So that is what I'll be talking
definitely.
about, keeping
Yeah,
efficiency as one of the thing. But then you also asked what I do, what are my hobby. I love to play football. That's what I do mostly. I love to read books. So I live in Noida. My office is in Gurgaon. So it's a travel of 2.5 hours or so, and that's through
okay,
metro. That is where I get time to, uh, you know, read books, and that
nice.
has. Firstly, it was need need to you have a lot of time, what you will do, you will read, but now it become habit, and now it has become hobby of reading different sort of books. So I read and I play football. In between I work,
Very
interact with
nice, very
people,
nice.
networking and all. That's what I
So
do. Yeah.
good utilization of this time. I have also done this Noida Gurgaon thing, so I know how much time you spend. But
Yeah.
okay, so moving on to the topic. So you described that efficiency is an overused term. So what do you think that the teams misunderstand when they claim that they are being efficient?
I think well, I cannot talk about everybody is being using it in different way, but most of the time I have heard that people believe efficiency is being fast. Basically, velocity is something that they treat as a efficiency. But what they miss is, at least in testing fraternity, we should not compromise quality. So if you say that you are being fast, and if you want to flaunt the term efficiency in your stand up, in your OKR, in your deliveries, I think you always have a strong tap on whether it is effectiveness with efficiency. So if you are trading your quality and just want to say that you are efficient, so whatever. So I was testing this feature in 3 days. Now I'm testing it 1 hour. That is
Right.
efficiency in normal term. But then in that 1 hour, what is that which you are not doing? What is that which is being affected? Is it quality? Is it something which is the primary and proficient thing that you need to do? I think that is the question. So I want people to have a pause button when everything is fast, everybody is becoming efficient, velocity, click, and AI is doing everything. I want people to stay still, pause, and understand what is the real meaning of efficiency and how it actually should be relevant to testing team. So my talk is
Hmm.
more of relevancy of efficiency rather than meaning of efficiency. That's what I
Yeah.
want to focus on more.
I think that's the differentiation between efficiency and effectiveness in a
Correct.
real project scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe can you also share a real life example where you saw that slowing down actually improved overall delivery or quality? Maybe in your projects that you were working, did you also see this that, not being very efficient always is, sometimes also useful?
Yeah. Uh, so I think slowing down is not an opposite of efficiency, to be honest. It's like
Hmm.
so what I'm trying to say is efficient on cost of what?
Hmm.
So if you are being efficient and say that जो होगा आगे देख लेंगे is
Hmm.
problem,
Hmm.
क्योंकि जो होता है फिर वो देखा नहीं जाता.
Right.
So my
Right.
point is कि you that sweet spot where you become faster but then also have a cognizant mind that okay, this is over speeding.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I genuinely advocate the balance of this thing wherein you know that there is faster speed and quick time to market, quick delivery. This is required, but then do not be in speed that you miss the direction.
So do
So
you also think that, this obsession with speed is driven by, business pressure or engineering culture? And how
that's
should
the
leaders balance this out?
yeah, that is the problem. The problem is you decide something and then you want to deliver it. In there, between decision and delivery, there are a lot of activities happening. Now, the moment you look at an example of this, that I ordered something from Mintra today.
Yeah,
Okay, the moment I order, I want to receive it. In between,
yeah,
there is packing, picking, shipping, delivery. I am so impatient, and that's where this Blinkit. That's
yeah.
where this now this Blinkit generation.
Hmm.
This has changed business mindset also. The
Yes.
moment that they know there has to be a feature in my product, immediately they want it. And for that,
Yeah.
now when you see, you just hear news, AI is doing things fast, fast, fast. Now this impatience has become part of your process.
Correct. Correct.
And then it's not just business, it's not just leadership, it is also at every state that people want it should be done quicker. And then there somewhere we are, if not missing, that means you are lucky. Otherwise, everybody is missing some or the other thing in the race of being so much of quicker, so much of good in velocity, and then thinking that we are in speed. But then there is a problem, I think.
Right. Right. I agree. So you also mentioned dashboards full of green metrics, giving a false sense of progress.
Yeah.
So, what are some metrics that you think that teams should stop obsessing over? So maybe some false metrics, or and maybe should they focus on something else rather than not on these metrics?
Yeah. I think it's called green tick syndrome. It's a sort of disease that we have. Is you see everything green, that means everything is fine. But the problem is whatever can be green is only part of dashboard most of the time. And
Yeah,
it is test execution rate, pass fail, statuses, a defect count or defect resolution rate. These things will mostly remain green because your teams are working every day. Testers are executing every day, developer are fixing every day. So it will always become good. Burn down graph is something that also people somehow manage. They go to Jira, remove their hours from 5 to 2, and it is burned down, is now maintained and all. I think what is important, and it depends upon which phase your project is right now. If it is in planning, if it is in execution, the matrices should change. If it is daily status, it should change. If it is weekly, you do not have same dashboards in weekly. If it is project status, again it should change. So one answer for this is difficult to give, but I think one of the thing which should be constant is risk. So you always measure where your risks are right now. If you have identified them, what is the mitigation strategy? If you have mitigated, what is the progress in that? If new risks are arriving, how is your contingency plan? So I believe whether it is beginning of project, ending of project, even after delivery, risk is something which needs to be always taken care, considered, and people should talk more on it rather than this
right.
numbers and metrics and all.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so one last thing to ask you, what is that one practical takeaway for the teams who want to be truly effective and not just efficient?
I think that I'll discuss in my talk also.
Session.
But
Definitely.
I want people to understand that they have to choose their battle wisely.
Yeah,
Lot of things are happening. You are fighting every day with some or the other thing. Whether it's good news for technology can become bad for you, or bad news for technology can become worse for you. You cannot solve everything that you are facing. In fact, you should not try to solve if there is not a problem. So do
yeah,
not fix which is not broken. So you need to understand there are a lot of battles happening. You have to choose something which is really important for you. And once you choose that, there are enough of solution available. Right now, the problem is there are too much solutions. So
right,
understanding what is your problem, choosing your problem wisely is something that people should focus to be more effective. And once they understand that this is my problem, I think half solution is done and rest AI will definitely do. The power of AI to solve anything and everything is unimaginable, I'm telling you.
correct.
So when you have so much of power in your hand, I think what is important is to understand where to channelize it. And that's what I want people to, focus more on to be more effective.
Definitely. And we are curious to, interact with you in your session.
Yeah,
So once again, welcome to the AI Test Fest and see you on the 9th of May in the
absolutely.
test. Yeah. And thank you
Thank you
for
so much.
taking your time out, Sachin. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
thank you. I'm looking forward for this, looking forward to learn from other speakers. And also, to be honest, in such kind of conferences, when you talk to people who are not speaker, they also share a lot of good stories and, you know, discussion points. So I'm looking forward to
Correct.
meet
Correct.
people.
Yeah. A lot,
And
lot of people coming here.
I know. Yeah, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Cool then.
time, Sachin.
Thank you. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you and see you in the
Have a good
test. See
day.
you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.